Hey guys, welcome back to Virtual PE. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite sports, and that is basketball. Okay, we're going to do this for a couple of weeks. Today we're going to start off with dribbling. I also have attached a workout video from YouTube, so you're going to want to make sure that you do that. Probably doing that before this video would be great, but if you've already started this and you're ready to do some activity, then we'll start with basketball. Okay, when we talk about basketball, we have to start with dribbling. Okay, and when you dribble the basketball, you're going to use both hands when you dribble. Okay, so even if you're right-handed, you still have to get good with your left hand. And if you're good with your left hand, you still got to get good with your right hand. Okay, so we always want to make sure that we do both. Even if you're better with one than the other, you need to learn how to dribble with both hands. Okay, a couple of things that when we talk about dribbling that we want to keep in mind. We always want to have good knee bend, okay? So we want to bend our knees and be in a nice, comfortable stance. Okay, knee bend. We don't want to be straight up and down because then when we dribble, it's going to hurt our back. Okay, so we want to have a good knee bend. So knees bent, eyes are up. Think about why we want to have our eyes up, okay? If we're playing a game of basketball, we need to be able to see the people on the other team and see the people on our team. Next week when we talk about passing, you need to have your eyes up so you see if someone on your team is open. So we got knees bent, eyes up, and then when we're dribbling, as best we can, we want to try to use our fingers and our fingertips when we dribble. We do not want to smack the ball with our palm. Okay? My K and 1, your hands are a little bit smaller. You may end up using a little bit more of your hand, your palm area, and that's okay. But as we get older, we want to make sure that we are using our fingertips when we push the ball down to the ground. Okay? So let's put those things together. Knees bent, eyes up, fingertips. Those are our three cues that we're going to think about while we're dribbling. I'm going to start with my right hand. Okay, I've got my knees bent, my eyes are up, and I'm going to use my fingertips, and I'm going to push the ball to the ground. Okay? And when I push it to the ground, the ball is coming right back up to where I'm pushing it from. I am not smacking the ball with my hand. Okay, that should look silly to you. You want to push the ball with your fingertips down and right back up. Okay, so my knees are bent, my eyes are up, fingertips. Okay, let's do together. And I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but if you don't have a basketball, try to find a ball that bounces. It could be any type of ball, something that bounces, but you do need a ball that bounces for this. Let's try to do 15 right-handed dribbles. Here we go. Knees bent, eyes up, fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Awesome. Notice how that ball is going right up to about my hip when I'm dribbling it. Okay, I don't want to go too high. Can't have it go too low. Okay, let's try left hand now. 15. Knees bent, eyes up, fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Awesome. Okay. This is called stationary dribbling. Stationary dribbling is when you do not move while you're dribbling. You're dribbling in one space. So we just did that. 15 dribbles with our right, 15 dribbles with our left, stationary dribbling. We're going to add in a crossover to our stationary dribble. So crossover is when we switch from our right hand to our left hand. Okay? When you do this, you should make a letter V with the ball. Okay? We do not simply just switch hands. So I do not just switch the hand that I'm dribbling with. This is not right, okay? You need to cross it from one side of your body to the other. So the ball is going to make a V shape when it crosses to the other side, and vice versa. The letter V, like volcano, okay? Just like that. Why would we think about why we would want to do this? Okay? Maybe we're playing a game we're dribbling one way and we want to go to another side of the court, we cross over to go to that side. Maybe someone's trying to take the ball from our right hand, so we cross it over to our left. If we just switch what hand we're dribbling with, the ball's not moving, so someone could take it, and also it doesn't really help us change directions. Okay, so let's try this. Let's do dribble, dribble, cross. Dribble, dribble, cross. Dribble, dribble, cross. Let's try it together. Here we go. Start out by right. Dribble, dribble, cross. Dribble, dribble, cross. Dribble, dribble, cross. Dribble, dribble, cross. Think about this for a second. Remember, you're pushing the ball to the middle of your body, and then it's going to the other side. So you need to make sure you're pushing it. Let's try that again. Dribble, dribble, cross. Dribble, dribble, cross. Dribble, dribble, cross. Dribble, dribble, cross. Cross. Awesome job. So that's stationary, right hand, left hand, and crossover. If you can get good at doing those three things, you're getting a lot better at dribbling. If you're struggling with that, that's okay, especially if this is new to you. This isn't easy. Okay, Coach Wiss has had a lot of practice doing it. You need a lot of practice at doing this to get better at it. Just like anything else, you got to practice to get better. Okay, so keep practicing those things. Now is when we can add in some movement to our dribbling. So we've done right hand, we've done left hand, we've done crossover. You can do all three of those while moving. So if you can get outside, and a driveway is perfect, you could create different cones to go from one cone and back to the other. Maybe you set up obstacles like trash cans or different cones, and you try to cross over every time you get to a trash can. All right, so let's just say Coach Wiz is going to use this chair, for example, as an obstacle. Okay, so I can start at one side, I can go to my obstacle, cross over, and as I go. Okay, so I'm using the chair kind of like a defender. I'm pretending there's a defender in my way, and I cross over. So this isn't stationary anymore because we're moving. Keep in mind, even though we're moving, knees bent, eyes up, fingertips. Whether it's stationary or moving, those are three keys to dribbling. Knees bent, eyes up, and fingertips are huge for us to remember when we're dribbling. Okay, so keep that in mind as you go. Work on some movement while you dribbled. We did stationary together. I'm going to have you do movement dribbles on your own when I let you go here. And the biggest thing to remember is if you make mistakes, think about why you're making that mistake and try to fix it. Do not get frustrated if the ball hits off your foot and rolls away. That happens when we're practicing something. Don't get discouraged. Just keep doing your personal best. Okay? If the ball isn't coming back up to you high enough, that means you need to push it a little bit harder. That's something that Coach Wiz sees a lot when we do dribbling in the gym together. And since I'm not there with you to see you doing this, that would be my guess is something that you might struggle with that could be an easy fix if you push it a little bit harder. The ball's going too high, push it a little bit softer. Okay, but I know you guys will do an awesome job of practicing this. Okay, so we did stationary dribble. Now you're going to do movement dribble on your own. Next week, we're going to work on some dribbling again, and we're also going to work on some passing. Okay, good luck with basketball. Make sure that you are doing the workout that I've attached as well. As always, you can go back and do different workouts or different yoga videos that I have in the classroom. Take a look at those. If you need some extra exercise and you need to get outside and do something, you can always go back and do lessons that you've done in the past as well. Okay? I hope you guys are safe. Miss seeing you guys, but let's get some exercise this week. Take care.